Gavin Yu here from Ultimate Reloader for Frankfurt Arsenal. In this video, I'm going to show you how to prime your rifle cases. When it comes to priming rifle cases, you've got multiple options. Depending on your press, you might have an on-press priming option. There's bench-mounted tools and hand priming tools like what I'm going to show in this video. The first step is to get a hold of the correct primers and to load the primer mechanism. The hand priming tool from Frankfurt Arsenal has a detachable flip tray for your primers. This makes it really easy to load the primers and to get them oriented correctly. The first step is to dump the primers into the flip tray. We're going to oscillate the primers until we can see the anvils, the non-shiny side, all facing up. All it takes is a very gentle shaking motion. That process is done. Now we're going to drop the tray back on. Click it into place, insert it into the priming tool. And in this particular priming tool, we've got a shut off window down here at the bottom, a little gray lever from the bottom. We're ready to prime some cases. We're going to start by priming one case and doing a quick inspection. So I'm going to hold the tool, get the primer oriented correctly, give it a firm grasp until we can feel it stop. And now we're going to feel to make sure that the top surface of the primer is below the edge of the case rim. It's very important that we have this slight depression there between the top surface of the primer and the back of the case rim. That means the primer is fully seated, and if it is not, that means the firing pin will actually move the primer slightly. We'll probably get a light strike and we'll have a dud round on our hand. Another thing you're going to want to check for if you have any difficulty at this point priming the case is if you've got military cases like 5.56 NATO or 7.62x51 NATO, is the primer pocket crimped, and do you need to go back and do some case prep, either swaging those primer pockets or reaming the primer pockets? Very, very important for those military cases. Once we're satisfied that our priming tool is set up correctly, we're going to make sure we have a good flow of primers and go ahead and prime the rest of the cases. Now that we've completed priming our cases, we can go on to powder charging. To check out that video and the rest of the videos in this series, go to frankfurtarsenal.com/arsenal.